Hey guys, Wet Movie One back here again for another video for you guys today. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about and discussing my top favorite YouTubers that I currently like to watch here on YouTube. I'm going to be excluding or, not talking about anybody from the crew, like Danny, Sean, Fluffy Gamer, Luna Meow, like all, the crew members, because I obviously watch their stuff because they're the homies and everything like that. There's one or two people on here on my list that are part of the crew and everything like that, but I just don't see them very often, kind of thing. So I just kind of want to give their channels a shout out and maybe talk about some channels that are not even movie related. You know what I mean? Because I don't just watch movie YouTubers or anything like that. I have a nice little list of, people here that I enjoy watching here on YouTube. I'm gonna give an honorable mention to probably one of the biggest YouTuber on the platform, or one of them that I like to watch is Shane Dawson. I really like his, documentary series videos that he does. I like the ones that when he dives into conspiracy theories and stuff. I really do enjoy his content. I've been watching him for like 5-6 years, maybe even more, here on this platform. I know he doesn't really need that plug from me or anything like that, or pretty much anybody on this list doesn't really need that plug from me. But I enjoy watching Shane Dawson's content. Let me know if you guys do down below. But let's get on with the list right here. The first one, there's no real particular order or anything like that. It's just, just a list of people that I enjoy, or YouTube channels that I enjoy watching. And the first one up on my list here is FANGORIA Podcast Network here on YouTube. FANGORIA, the magazine, has their own YouTube channel. And they put up, content on their horror movie related. But the thing that I like to watch that's on there is Casualty Friday, the Casualty Friday podcast, which has Kane Hodder, who you guys all know, who played Jason in Friday the 13th, 7 through 10. We also got Felissa Rose and Tiffany Shepis as the hosts of this podcast, talking about the horror industry, talking about horror conventions, and just all sorts of stuff, related to the horror movie industry.
Oh my God! Oh, it's the Casualty Friday.
Oh yes!
The FANGORIA Podcast Network.
Yeah.
Flashback
Video, yeah we are.
Casualty Friday. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Now.
Check it out right now. Link is in the description.
And they have like cool special guests, on their podcast. Sometimes, like the last couple they had was Bill Moseley, and they also had Danielle Harris on her own as a special guest on there. It's just a really fun podcast, especially if you're into horror movies and and what they do in horror movie and convention life. You guys will really dig the FANGORIA Podcast Network, which you can watch the video versions of their podcast on YouTube, which is, like I said, called Casualty Friday. I'll have links to everyone's YouTube channel that I'm talking about in the description box of this video. And make sure you guys go to these guys' channel. If you guys end up subscribing to them, hit them up with a comment saying Wet Movie One sent you and stuff. Next up over here is not a movie related YouTube channel that I enjoy watching, and it's called Franchise Kicks. It's about this guy and his wife who go and buy pallets from liquidators, places where if Amazon, if people return stuff to Amazon, it's like customer returns, or, Target, people return stuff to Target or whatever it is, like liquidations. These people go to these liquidation houses and buy big pallets, big boxes of just like random stuff, like electronics, or sometimes they call them hodgepodge, pallets, and they open these pallets up to see if they can actually make money and flip them for a profit. And I kind of find it fascinating to watch, their channel on here. Also, this guy, it's him and his wife has a YouTube channel herself called The Wife of Franchise Kicks, or something like that. But I like watching, their channel and just seeing what they do. They do other unboxing videos as well, not just pallet flipping things, but their main business is, flipping pallets and making money from it. I think it's kind of cool. And the next one up I like to watch is CinemaSickness. I know a lot of you guys out here that are watching me right there probably watch CS's channel also. He's a movie YouTuber that does videos every day, like going to thrift stores. In the time that we are in right now, you can't really do that because of the closures and the beer bug that's going on out there. But you know, he's trying his best to put up daily content and everything. He even has his own business of him selling, you know, physical media on Instagram. You know, and he's like, screw eBay and all that kind of stuff, like what I do on my own eBay stores. Like, screw eBay, I'm gonna start my own Instagram and Facebook business while putting up pictures and trying to sell them to the people that watch the videos. I think that's really smart and really cool that he does that. And I'm hoping one day I can maybe, you know, collab with him and do a video or two with him in the future. I've been a fan of his and like his content for a while, and I do really enjoy him. I talk to him sometimes through like Instagram, like messages and stuff. He's a really cool dude. So I suggest subscribe to him if you guys haven't already. If you guys love physical media, he has like this whole basement filled with like DVDs, VHS, all kinds of different media types, laser discs, and, you know, CEDs, like a lot of really cool shit, you know, in his collection. And I really recommend you guys, you know, check him out. If I was fortunate enough to have my own kind of spot like that, you know, to put my shit in, I would love to do it. But, you know, things happen in people's lives different ways. But I suggest checking out CinemaSickness's YouTube channel. Next up is another person that's you know, that's part of the crew that I've done a couple of videos with in the past, and that is the Phat Samurai guy. He does videos on there with his wife, Lady Phat Blood, and they do movie reviews, trailer reactions. They just put up a 2-hour long you know, pickup video talking about all the different DVDs and Blu-rays and shit that they picked up over the last handful of months. It's like a 2-hour long pickup video, but they do it drunken. Like, they start drinking and stuff, you know, as they're doing the update, and as the video progresses, they get all like sloshy and shit. It's really kind of fun to watch and enjoy if you guys like movie related stuff. They're really cool people, really cool guy, really fun channel, and I suggest you guys check out that Phat Samurai guy here on YouTube. Links in the description. But next up over here is another big YouTuber that I enjoy watching, that I got to meet one time and have dinner with and hang out with for an evening with my friend Andrew, and that is Boogie2988. Oh, they're kind of hard.
Yeah, they're a little crunchy.
Yeah, just a little crunchy.
Oh, yeah. I started with her face. Now I'm working our way through the bow, which is the lingerie of the Miss Pac-Man.
But do you want to get to her dot? I'm gonna eat Mrs. Pac-Man's dot.
What you want to do is you really want to flick it with your tongue, just gently, and then do your alphabet. A. That's
gross. I don't know. I got to meet him at this video game convention, and you know, I got to hang out with him because he's friends with Adam and Wu, and we got to, you know, I got to talk to him a little bit on video, and you know, he invited us to this after party where all the guests from this convention were going, and like you know, the angry video game nerd, and you know, he bought all of us dinner that were at that table and everything like that, and he was just a really good you know, host, and really, you know, fun to be around.
Deli meats. My man's packing.
Yeah, man. Heavyweights reference. Wow. Boogie, what are you doing, man? What's going on?
I'm eating my vegetables. You guys told me to eat my vegetables, right? So
yeah, well, you ate that cookie earlier, so you better eat your vegetables now, sir.
This is how you eat, right?
Yeah.
That's a huge piece of cauliflower.
Yeah, it is. You better finish it all, sir. It does a body good. Get it. You know, I even had like, you know, was drinking like a big boot of beer, you know, with him and, you know, the angry video game nerd and a lot of these different, you know, video game YouTubers.
Andrew, what about you?
Dude, what am I doing right now?
Here we go.
There are a bunch of fucks.
Yeah.
But it's all right.
at this one convention one time. It was just really kind of like insane, something I never thought I would ever do. You know what I mean? Because I love the, you know, Angry Nintendo Nerd. He's not on my list right here, but I do really like his content and stuff as well. But if you guys haven't checked out Boogie 2988, I definitely suggest his channel. He does a lot of like rambling videos about his life. He talks about video games. He talks about weight loss because he's trying to do the same thing I am, but he's struggling with it just like I am and everything like that. But I suggest you guys check him out, Boogie 2988 here on YouTube. And next up is a crew member. I said I wasn't gonna put that many crew members on here, but I have to because I want to give him a plug because I love him. He's one of my best friends here on YouTube, and that is Alex Leyba from the Alex Leyba channel.
Alex Leyba back here again for another video, and today I'm gonna be going out with the Fluffy Gamer.
Motherfucker, what are you doing in my house? How the fuck did you get in?
The door was open. What are we doing today, Alex?
I don't know. We're going to Hollywood, right?
Twenty minutes later.
I'm staying here. I've had just about enough of you guys today. Rush me.
All right, deuces, fuck you. All right, Fluffy, fuck him. Let's get out of here. Lock this fucking bitch. Hey, so Alex.
I changed my mind, bro. I just got a little upset.
He's also known as you know, Andy Milanakis, mini Andy Milanakis here. You know, don't call him a pea-head or anything like that, but you know, he does a lot of really fun, really greatly edited vlogs with him and his cringe crew, as I would like to call them, because they're the cringy, but they're a lot of fun to watch. And he's one of my favorite YouTubers I like to watch on this platform. I think, yeah, definitely check him out if you guys get a chance to. And next up is another movie YouTuber that just came on the scene a few years ago, and he's another person I would really like to do a video with or collab with in the future, especially when all this, you know, the pandemic, you know, is over with. That is Durant Cinema. I love his energy. I love his impressions of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like I just love it. I just love everything about his channel and the way he presents himself, you know, on this platform. He's a really fun personality that he does, you know, Movie Tuesday videos and stuff. He's just a really cool, entertaining person, and I suggest you guys, you know, check him out on his YouTube channel, link down below. Next up is a person that I grew up loving. I grew up watching his movies like Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, you know, Jay and Silent Bob. But Kevin Smith himself has his own YouTube channel where he, you know, sometimes he goes live and does like a live Q&A, live commentary. He even puts his videotape, you know, he videotapes himself doing his podcast and, you know, broadcasts it to us live. It's just really cool to hear what he has to say, you know, every once in a while. Like, I don't think I watch every single video that he puts out on the channel or whatever, but like I enjoy knowing that he does put out content, and I had to subscribe to his channel, and hopefully you guys as well if you guys enjoy his films. And next up over here is Golden Artist Entertainment. This is this person right here that runs this YouTube channel is the person that inspired me to get on this platform. He's a stand-up comedian named Dante.
All right, everyone. I'm now in the bathroom with the two legends right now, and I just wanted to present them.
Why would you tell them we're in the bathroom?
Whatever. Because it's a comedy show. Okay. I'm over here, but still.
Okay.
Okay.
He's actually the reason I'm doing what I'm doing today. He inspired me to, you know, make my own short films, to put them on YouTube to see what happens, and nothing really happened with, you know, the short films that I did, the Night Owls ones, but it gave me the passion to keep, you know, putting up other videos. And then I started gaining a little bit of a following, you know, here on YouTube, and I just kept going with it, and I've been doing it for 12 years now. I know I'm not, you know, really anything on this platform, but I have fun doing, you know, what I do on here. And if it wasn't for him, you know, I wouldn't be doing this right now. But he does a lot of videos on his channel recently, but mostly about, you know, comedy tips. If you're a stand-up comedian or you're trying to start out to be, or want to be a stand-up comedian, he gives you guys little comedy tips on how to get into the business or what to do when you start out in the business and things like that. Little, you know, short little videos, just giving you like little tips and things. please subscribe to him. Check out a couple of his videos. He's trying to build up his channel as well. He just recently started doing so. But please check him out and let him know Wet Movie 1 sent you. And next up over here is Reyes The Entrepreneur. This is a guy who has a YouTube channel that pretty much shows people how to make money, or how much money he makes doing certain things. Like sometimes he tries out like DoorDash for like a month to see how much money he makes, and is it worth it compared to like gas prices and all sorts of stuff. And sometimes he tries out different little businesses, like how much money could a ice cream truck driver make? An ice cream, you know how guys with an ice cream truck that drive around sometimes, and you can like and like buy some ice cream. You can like find out how much a person like that makes in a month, or like how much money you can make doing all sorts of different things. And it's kind of an entertaining channel to watch, and I've been watching him for a handful of years now, and I think he's really cool. And last up on my YouTubers to watch that I like to watch list is just a person that I recently started watching. I haven't watched all her videos or binge watched all of her stuff, but she was probably the main reason I did that ASMR video a week or two ago. Her name is andressasmr. She just reached over 100,000 subscribers on her YouTube channel, and she talks like this in her videos and does all these weird sounds. But she's actually really kind of cool, and she's not too bad on the eyes either. I don't think she speaks English or anything like that, but when you watch ASMR videos, it doesn't really really matter and stuff. But yeah, I like checking out her channel. She's kind of calming in a way, But that's all the people that I wrote down for my top list of YouTubers that I enjoy watching. Let me know what are your top favorite YouTubers you enjoy watching in the comments of this video right here. And all the links for the people I talked about in this video are in the description box. Make sure you guys check it out, give them a subscribe, and let them know that I sent you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll catch you on the next one.